And this Wellness Wednesday falls on International Women's Day, so it only makes sense we chat with the mamas. Materra Method is a pre- and postnatal fitness studio created specifically for moms by a soon-to-be mom. The first SDL pre- and postnatal specific studio offering group classes, private training, and virtual workouts. So here to share more about what these classes look like, but also their benefits, we have founder Abby as well as Materra mom and teacher Maggie. And we have to point out Higgins. She is just so precious, and she's also doing such a wonderful job. First time on live TV?
Yes, it is, of course.
Making her debut.
Making her debut. Well, thank you both so much for joining us this morning. And Abby, I want to start with you because this is a conversation that maybe people haven't even heard of, the importance of that pre- and postnatal care. It looks a lot different than your normal workouts.
For sure. So I've been teaching fitness for almost 10 years now, and I had a lot of times where I would have women come up to me before or after class and say, hey, Abby, I am pregnant, or I'm early postpartum and I don't know quite what to do here.
Yeah.
Can you give me some guidance around that? And to be honest, at that time, I didn't know. The training for most fitness instructors isn't the best when it comes to this stage of life. And so that is kind of where Materra Method was born out of, and now we've grown to have our own studio here in St. Louis, and we're excited to now be offering new classes, some baby-friendly classes.
Some baby-friendly classes as well, and I love that you had said it's kind of getting rid of that, oh, you have to bounce back.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.
Because that's a lot of pressure.
100%. We want to fight back against that idea that bouncing back right after a baby is the way to go. Instead, we're here to help people ease back into movement and keep their bodies moving during pregnancy.
Yes.
We often see people at two ends of the spectrum of either doing nothing because they're kind of fearful during pregnancy of what to do, and that's I totally understand that. Or on the other end of the spectrum, sometimes we see people who do maybe a little bit too much or really push, and so we're trying to find that middle ground.
And so before we get into our baby-friendly classes, can you kind of describe to people what the class looks like typically? What does it feel like?
Yeah. So we like to describe it as a blend of Pilates, bar, and then corrective exercise. And that corrective exercise piece is really what makes us different. We like to, you could think about if you had exercises that you would see at a physical therapist office.
Yes.
We take those, we make them a little bit more fun. We like to say we add music and you're doing these movements next to other mamas in our studio too.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I am itching to talk to Higgins and see the baby-friendly classes. So talk to us about that.
Yeah. So our baby-friendly classes are divided in half. For the first half of the class, baby is actually on the floor on their own little baby mat.
Okay.
And then the second half of class, which is what you'll get a little bit of a taste of today, we wear a baby. We found that this can calm babies as we get going here too. So Maggie's going to demo a couple moves, and then we can talk about some of the benefits of these classes too. So the first thing she's going to do is just our turned out squat. So you'll notice her heels are in, her toes are turned out. When we're in baby-friendly classes, and really honestly all of our classes, we're always cueing breath. So Maggie would be inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up to protect her core, her pelvic floor. You don't know it, but even just a 10-pound baby makes this exercise quite a bit harder too. So we're really concerned about making sure her form is there and the breath. Yes, and she loves it. And there's one of the cool benefits that we've seen. Yeah, the babies really seem to enjoy it. And then we'll have up to 6 moms per class. Okay. So we keep it pretty small, but we have babies of this age, non-mobile babies. Yeah. Because you can imagine what class would look like if we had everybody running around.
Of course. Yeah. And we only have just about 30 seconds, but we do have some weights here, so maybe
let's
that's
one more. Yep. So we're going to do a lunge combined with some arm movement here as well. Same thing, Maggie's using her breath to make sure that everything is safe. Yeah. We like to get a full body workout in. So what she's showing right now is arms and legs, the standing section of class. But we also do a lot of core work, mobility work, and then even just some good relaxing breath work.
Which is so important. I mean, mental and physical health is incredibly important for both the baby and the mama, right? So we have our full screen up right here, Materra Method, where you can find their new storefront, their information, their website, new client special. You could buy one class and you could get one free, so that's a great deal. Higgins, you did such a great job on live TV. You better come back soon, honey. Thank you both so much for joining us this morning.